See if anybody comes in. If not, then welcome if you're watching this in a playback. So yeah, part. Okay. Let's see if anybody. Okay, so I'm gonna treat this like a regular video. I'm not gonna wait for anybody to come in because I know what it is on YouTube. So, hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Indigo. Yeah, you guys can go through my videos and get an idea of what I do and everything like that. Um, I wanted to talk about a few things, um, or whatever, but also just keeping the people who genuinely care um, up to date on what was going on with me because I wasn't doing videos, but I did make it my business to come on and tell you guys that I was going to be more consistent, that I was going to be making videos, and that was my intentions. But just, I got really sick, you guys. I got really sick, and yeah, so I'm gonna just tell you guys, I'm gonna give you guys the meat and potatoes, okay? Then I'm gonna go and dive and intertwine into the spiritual realm of what I believe was really not believe, but what I know is going on with me and what is probably going on with a large, obviously, majority of the collective because I went through something similar last year, okay, with my health. So on December 8th, let me see, December 8th, well, December 9th, me and my son, we went out. We were out. We were actually, I had plans for us to go a specific place. It was like this little winter carnival, like, I don't want to call it a carnival, but like a winter, um, a winter, I don't know what to call it. Like they was having some winter activities, okay? And they were having it where we used to live, right? This little part of this city where we used to live it's rather small, but it's really nice. So I wanted to go, but we missed the train because it's a 2 hour ride from where we're living, where we're currently um, staying just for the moment. Um, Oh yeah, but I don't look. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just give you, let you guys know what's going on. I'm gonna let you know. But thank you though. Thank you, honey. Um, I where we were going, where we used to live, is 2 hours away from where we're staying right now, just for the moment. So we had missed the train, missed that last train to be able to, blah, blah, blah. So we ended up having lunch, blah, blah, blah. We ended up walking around this area that I had been, you know, every time I ride by this area, I'm like, oh, I want to go over there. It's so nice. And we actually went over there just by happenstance, just because the bus, it was a long gap um, from when the next bus was coming. So I'm like, okay, let's just pass some time. And we really enjoyed ourselves. A lot of outdoor stuff. It was like, it gave the little Aztec Mexican vibes. It was really nice, but it had everything is African underneath, okay? But it was really nice. And me and my son, we really enjoyed ourselves. Boom, get on the bus, come back. So the next day, and I'm gonna just, it's gonna be a lot, it's gonna be some TMI moments up in here, okay? But I was starting my moon cycle. And I believe I heard he had been knowing it was coming. That day, I believe it was starting. And so Sunday comes around and I order some food. I order some groceries and I remember ordering a salad. I ordered like a bunch of stuff. But one of the things I ate was a salad with like a little piece, like maybe a 3 ounce piece of salmon. That was cool. My body received it, bam, ate it, okay? Because I know that I'm not supposed to eat certain things when I'm on my moon cycle, even leading up to it, but I'm very stubborn. It's the Taurus ascended in me, okay? So, bam, eat that. I actually wasn't even hungry anymore, okay? I wasn't hungry. And it's like, even since I lost a drastic amount of weight over the last few years, I don't even be super hungry like that no more. So I was cool. Anything that I eat besides me being hungry, I'm just being greedy, okay? I just want the taste of it in my mouth. So what I did was I popped in some of those vegan spicy sausages in the air fryer. Why I do that? I eat that and it just didn't agree with me. It just, I mean, that's a understatement. And that was the catalyst for a downward spiral from Sunday into that following Friday to where I called the paramedics. I'm going to not go into all the details of that week, but it came to a moment because I'm not a hospital, go to the doctor type of person. I am one of them people, I admit, that I would like to heal myself holistically. I'm not the only person that's like that, okay? But it came to a point where I was like, you know what, fuck it, I can't do this. The pain was just beyond. It was beyond. I was beyond the 10 point. Like you say, where's your pain level between a 1 and a 10? Motherfucker, I was beyond that. So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. I couldn't. I couldn't even shower. I couldn't do anything. I hadn't showered in 3 days. Okay, I'm just being real. I'm being very honest. So I called the paramedics, go to the hospital. Long story short, I ended up finding out I had to get a blood transfusion. Now, my doctor, a doctor I had years before, had told me I might need a what is it called, a blood transfusion. But I was like, I remember I was like still in my 30s. I was still with my ex, and I was just like, nah, I didn't want to do it. You know, I don't know, because I just didn't want to do it. Okay, I'm a very stubborn person. Okay, too bad for that. So, um, in the hospital. Okay, I'm like, so when? Okay, I know I gotta get the blood transfusion. My hemoglobin levels was like a 7, and I believe that the normal is between 13 and 18. So it was pretty bad. So okay, I know I gotta get a blood transfusion, but I'm still in a lot of pain. Okay, I'm letting them know I'm in a pain. So boom, I get a room. They put me in a room. Finally, I get some medication. They put some medication in my IV for pain, and I think that what was it? No, early in the midst of them of me, yeah, in the midst of the time for me to get my own room, um, they sent me for a CT scan and an ultrasound. Right now, for those who don't know, welcome if you're new to my channel. But for those who are not, even if you're not new and you just never heard me talk about this, but I have talked about it a lot. I have fibroids. I've had fibroids. I've had endometriosis. Okay, and even a touch of PCOS. I've had a little bit of everything in my wounds. Right, it has a lot to do with the sacral, which I'm going to talk about. But I've done a lot of healing over the years in terms of the things that I knew about that I suffered with in terms of my reproductive system, all the things that down there, my fibroids everywhere. I've done a lot of holistic healing. So yeah, bam, they gave me a CT scan. They're like, well, the doctor comes in and he tells me, well, you know, you have fibroids. I'm like, well, no shit. Okay, I know I have fibroids. Fibroid is really large. In the back of my head, I'm thinking like, well, that's crazy if my fibroid is still really large because I've been doing so much healing intentionally when it comes to my fibroid. So then I don't remember how they tell me. I don't remember if the nurse told me or whatever because it was like going on. Bam, we're going to send you back to get a CT scan. This time we're going to do it with contrast. Okay, they put that little stuff in your IV. Bam, they can see everything clearer. So get that done. Way later at night, late at night, he tells me that I have a mass on my left ovary, right? And because of the type of hospital they are, that they basically can't do anything for me. I'm gonna have to go to a bigger hospital that specializes in me going to see a specific type of gynecologist, you know? And I'm having a lot of brain farts for whatever reason. I don't know not why. But yeah, I have to go do that. So a lot of things, a lot of emotions hit me. I'm glad that I know this sounds crazy, but I'm kind of glad that he told me that right before I was going to go to sleep because I do a lot of healing in my sleep. I get a lot of assistance with healing in my sleep, okay? From my spirit team. I'm just keeping it real. They help me out a lot. But when I woke up, I still was feeling some type of way. I didn't feel heavy, but I felt like sad, and I just, not even sad, but just wanted to cry. I wanted to process what was being told for me because like the nurse had told me after that, like, okay, yeah, you would have to go get a biopsy and this and that, in terms of the mass. So I'm processing all that. I called one of my sisters, and she might watch this video. I called her, Wynell, and I talked to her, and she just gave me a lot of encouraging, first of all, intuitive advice, and in terms of just things she had dealt with. So that was beyond helpful. I talked to a few family members or whatever, and so yeah, I just was processing it, and then in the energy rather of me processing it all, I realized I need to get back onto my herb kick. Okay, I used to take herbs. Bam, I know I got to go back to my herbs. I get online right then and start ordering stuff. Okay, I ordered some things that I needed, and since then I got released from the hospital December 18th. And just since then, I've just been really super proactive with needing to just do what I need to do for myself. That's the type of person I am. I know I'm very stubborn, but I'm also very resilient. That stubbornness works in my favor. When I know I need to do something, oh, I'm going to fucking get it done. So yeah, I've been doing that. I just want to let you guys know, I'm 43 years old. Okay. When you get to a certain age in your life, there's certain things that you need to do differently. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't sleep, you can't do many things the way you used to do them. Now, on top of that, let's speak on it spiritually. I already know, excuse me, move your foot, son. On speaking on that spiritually, like I tell my son, okay, we are different. Okay. So this is going to resonate for whoever watches this. When you're different, you can't do things the way other people do them. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You can't do things. So even if just taking a chance and saying, oh, I'm going to have this, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to skip on this. Listen, there was a period of time because of me running to the bathroom every 2 seconds, I just was like, oh my God, I know I need to drink water, but I don't feel like it because I go to the bathroom so much when I'm drinking it. I don't give a damn about none of that shit right now. I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to drink my herbs. I'm going to drink my lime water. I'm going to do my castor oil pack, because all of that is flushing the inflammation out of my womb. So I have to do what I need to do. Now, also, I want to talk to you guys, women and your men's. Now, what they say, women hold pain in our sacral. Men hold pain in your heart. I'm wearing green today, men. For any men that watch this, bam, women too, okay? Now, I know I did a lot of clearing in terms of my heart chakra. I know I did a lot of clearing in terms of my root and but my sacral, in terms of birthing and creativity, if you are holding back any type of release, in other words, it's time to you release something creative, whatever it is, pick a hat, pick a box, whatever it is creatively, and you are holding that back, it will become a blockage in your body. Tumors, cysts, fibroids, mass, anything that you're supposed to release and you're not creatively and you're holding back like, oh, no, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, I'm going to do it. It forms something. Now, also, I know that there were other factors that played a part in this thing that's going on that I have to heal. But at the end of the day, spiritually, this was part of a cleansing process for me. And a lot of you guys have been, are currently going through the same thing, are going to be. And I'm going to tell you something from experience. Do not be stubborn. Do not be stubborn. Whatever you are called to, whatever your higher self, whatever the messages in terms of angel numbers, your spirit guides, your spirit team showing you, your videos, whatever, however you get your messages, whether you read or what, okay? Listen and abide by whatever is giving to you and is put in front of you. Do not put off today what you can do tomorrow. I mean, do not put off tomorrow what you can do today. My bad, you guys. Y'all know what I mean, okay? Don't do it. If the universe, God, creator, source, your higher self, whatever you want to put in a plan, do it. I'm so freaking serious, y'all. Do it. Hold on one second. Do it. Fasting. I don't care. I fasted. I did a unintentional fast because of my health. I wasn't eating shit, y'all. I was drinking water barely. When I knew something was really going on, I was drinking water and sipping on broth. Sorry. Here. And sipping on broth. So by the time I go in the hospital, I'm like, first of all, I had lost a lot of weight. Okay. I'm like, I'm eating the food in the hospital because I didn't want to put it off. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just keep on not eating because I was feeling worse from that. So some people can't fast. Let's keep it real. It's not for everybody. I know a lot of people encourage, holistically, yeah, a 24-hour, 48-hour fast. That's not what I'm talking about. Even a 72-hour fast. What I'm talking about is these people these influencers, these spiritualists, and everyone that is coming from a place of love. Everybody can't do long. They can't. You got to crawl before you walk. You got to give it a little at a time. Okay. I'm not saying you can't do it at all, but I'm just saying some people can't just go right into it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm very grateful. Yes, was I in some horrible, excruciating pain? Absolutely. But I'm the type of person that always see the silver lining, and I always understand things deeper. Okay? I had to experience that. I had to experience it that intensely for me to, this was part of my shadow, my dark night. This was like a dark night of the soul for me. This was definitely a transformative, a very powerful, because I feel different. The videos and the pictures that I did right before I got to this point, it's not the same energy. I can feel energy through pictures. I can pick up on energy through pictures, books, videos, conversations, text messages, phone calls, anything. So when I'm looking at these videos and these pictures, it's not how this is not it. So this was part of the transformation. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Transformation is death. It's death and rebirth. Okay? You're wiping away, you're cleaning your slate. Whatever needs to come off of you, whatever needs to be released mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, whatever, however, it will happen come hell or high water. It's just going to happen. And that was me. It was more of the resistance that needed to be released for me. The resistance to powerful change, to doing things differently. You know what I mean? It was like, I can't choose this anymore. I can't be resistant to this anymore. I have to do what I need to do. I am a mother. I am a spiritual, the position that I'm put in by you can say the universe, whatever, but it's divine. I have a lot of work to do. And I'm saying it from a laughing point, but I really got a lot of work to do here. I don't have no options to go over there yet. It's not my time. It's not my time to transition because I have too much to do over here. Aside from me being a mom, aside from me being a grandmother, aside from me being a teacher, aside from me being a soon-to-be shaman, I have to, you know what I'm saying? It's so much. And a lot of you guys, it's the same with you. You got to do what you need to do for yourself. You can't be anything until you do what you need to do effectively for yourself. I cannot stress that enough. You think that you can come out here and play and say, I'm a goddess, I'm a high priestess, I'm a high priest, I'm a warlock, I'm a this. Yeah, you just may be that. But guess what? You're going to have to go through some shit to get through. What's that song by, I can't think of her name. In order to get something, you got to go through something. You got to go through it, y'all. It's not just like a thing of just saying, yeah, I'm woke. No, baby, it's about being conscious. But consciousness starts within you. You see the world differently once you do it effectively up in here. I guarantee you that. It doesn't work backwards. I know people that have tried to do it backwards. You can't. You got to do it within here first. You got to. This little hump is getting on my nerves. I'm sorry. You got to do it within you first. You got to do all the stuff within you. And it's not to say that people are out here frauding it away. It's just that it's so many things that become revealed to us as we go along. We don't know everything. We're going along and getting this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting it like that. If you get what I mean. If you get what, how am I delayed like this? So anywho, you guys, I'm gonna go. I hope that this has helped you in some way. I love you guys. Listen to your mind. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Listen to who loves you, your spirit team. If only you say, I don't have nobody in the 3D who loves me. You got ones over there on the other side that love you. I love you. It's people out here that love you, okay? Take care. If you need a spiritual coaching session, I'm here for you, okay? Love you guys. Peace.